host, and I'm thrilled to be able to catch up with him again here tonight. Darcy Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, former UCF Knight, New York Giants, Super Bowl winner, played for the St. Louis Rams as well. Will be joined shortly by Michael Coe, who spent the last 7 seasons in the NFL. Get this, Brandon Marshall of the Chicago Bears is going to join us here in the opening hour. And then Oakland Raiders tailback Latavius Murray will be with us in hour number 2. Big Joe, what's up, man? We are loaded tonight. What a show.
Big show, man. I'm excited.
We might as well get into the bold predictions. Big Joe's bold predictions brought to you by Men's Divorce Law Firm. Well, we got Monday Night Football on tonight. We got the Orlando Magic taking on the Chicago Bulls. But here tonight, Monday Night Football, Detroit Lions, Baltimore Ravens. Lions out to the early 7-0 lead. What do you see happening, Big Joe?
I see Calvin Johnson going for about 15, 203 touchdowns. That's what I'm predicting.
That's not what Darcy wants to see tonight. Darcy is rooting on the Chicago Bears this season because his brother, Brandon Marshall, is just killing it right now for the Chicago Bears.
Hey, man, bear down, bear down.
There you go.
I'm ready for, I'm ready to see what this game gonna turn into right now. I'm tuned in.
Now, were you at the game yesterday?
Oh, no, I wasn't at the game
before,
yesterday. Week before, I went to the Monday night game against Dallas.
Oh, sweet.
It was awesome, but I was in the suite, so I wasn't out there cold and below zero, so I'm fortunate.
Darcy, you and Brandon are so tight. I mean, you consider each other brothers.
Oh, yeah, man. Going back, watching cars here at UCF when we were the Golden Knights, going out in the summertime and working out together and just developing to a lifelong friendship.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting Brandon on the air. I'm going to let you play the role of reporter a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You be asking some questions.
I'm ready.
But Darcy, look around us here at Culpepper's. We're right by campus here at the University of Central Florida.
Oh, beautiful.
Daunte Culpepper did a nice job with this place.
Oh, man, did an amazing job. And it's my first time in here right now. And I've been so busy. I've been trying to get over here for weeks now, months now. But it's amazing. I didn't know it was this beautiful. I heard a lot about it, and it's a very, very beautiful place for night.
Darcy, when you first came to UCF, what did the name Daunte Culpepper mean to you when you were an 18-year-old kid making your college choice?
Oh, man, it meant a lot. It meant a lot, man. I can remember going to see Daunte in Panther Pit down in Palatka when he was playing against my brother in high school. He actually played against both of my brothers. One, Willie Alford, that actually played with him in Minnesota as well.
Wow.
And just to have Daunte, name stamped on UCF, it was a big deal for me.
Very, very cool. Big Joe, listen, not only is Brandon Marshall going to join us, Latavius Murray, but tough year for Latavius. I mean, we thought he had a real good shot to get some PT this year, but then the game of injuries, man,
No, it is. Everybody in the NFL, every play, you never know what's going to happen. So you always got to be ready when you're in his shoes. Step in there and perform. Look at the shot again. When you see injuries.
Yeah, I mean, even Jordan Todman with the Jacksonville Jaguars yesterday with Maurice Jones-Drew. Yeah, that used to be, Rashad Jennings, and now Jennings out there in Oakland. Speaking of injuries, Darcy, I mean, you remember the concussion there in St. Louis. That about put an end to your career. But were you a part of the big thousands of players in the lawsuit against the NFL? Were you part of that?
Yes, I was a part of that. And let me backtrack a little bit. It's more than just a concussion. I was on IR 3 years out of 5 years, finishing the season on injured reserve. And it went from an ankle injury to a shoulder to a concussion. And yes, that lawsuit right now, I did throw my name in the hat.
Did you get some money out of it?
Hey, man, if lawyers involved, it's going to take you forever to get money. They're going to get their money first, you know what I mean? So you know how that goes.
Well, what did you first think when you heard the NFL would pay players, $760 million, somewhere around that vicinity? It was somewhere around $750 million.
I mean, that's what they do. They throwing that big number out there to the everyday fan or viewer, and it seems like a big number. It's like, wow, the players are going. You got to remember, it's 4,500 players in over 4,500 players in his lawsuit, and for you to get some money substantial to be able to take care of your family, for you sacrificing your body to play in a sport that's dangerous like the NFL. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't go and change anything I did. I think I was very fortunate to play in the National Football League. But I mean, in today's society, we're modern day gladiators. We're out there, it's not thumbs up or thumbs down, but we're out there hitting each other, impact like an automobile accident out there, and we just want to be compensated for it right now.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I'll tell you what, Darcy, there are guys out there who will be paying medical bills for the rest of their life because of some of these injuries.
Oh man, that's a big deal. I mean, right now, I go to the doctor, and being so spoiled for, the last couple of years, go walk into a doctor's office and get treated. Now I'm a civilian. So I go now and they say, hey, Mr. Johnson, get them MRIs is $900, to $2,000. I'm like, whoa. So definitely, man, it's a serious issue.
Yeah, you get that done in the locker room free right after. You got to wait a couple days for the results. And when you're a player, you get the results right away. So what did it mean to you as a modern player? Because my whole thing with that suit was the guys that came through. The guys that played in the 70s, made it American games. They didn't get paid at all. I mean, they got decent, but they had to have jobs in the offseason.
Oh, man.
Like that. And what did it mean like for you guys as modern players to kind of help those guys?
Oh, that's a big deal. Those guys paid the way, and that's one thing. I go to the former NFL Players Association meetings here in town. We got alumni chapter here in Orlando, and when I go in, and I'm the youngest guy in there, I'm 30 years old, and you have guys in there 50, 60 years old. But one thing that actually pushed me to go and file these lawsuits, well, I saw those guys with canes and limping and breathing machines and all kind of different things, and I'm like, wow, is that going to be me in 30 years from now? So should I put my name in a hat now, or should I just take a gamble and say, no, I'm fine right now? So I just seen it as an opportunity, so definitely threw my name in the hat.
Well, Darcy, you mentioned
I think they're trying right now to be fair and not to be one-sided because I'm a player, but I think they're trying to take some steps to improve player safety right now, and I love what they're doing with the youth football movement right now, and trying to educate coaches on how to teach the proper tackling drills for young boys and girls. That's because girls do play football, and today for young boys and girls right now that's coming up, and teaching them the right way and all the different targeting rules. I think they're really trying, but that's not saying that, hey, you're not responsible for what happened all these other years playing this game of football.
Darcy Johnson, our guest, co-host here tonight. We will be joined shortly by Michael Coe, who spent the last 7 seasons in the NFL. Darcy's Super Bowl winning teammate with the New York Giants just a few years back. We'll be back with Darcy Johnson when we return right here at Culpepper's. This is the rundown on 740 The Game. We've got Tito's handmade vodka drink specials for you here tonight. $4 tonight for Tito's handmade vodka. We'll be right back.